Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling or sighing out your mouth. It's interesting just letting your breath maybe return to normal, or maybe you start to expand through the breath, paying attention to the full inhales, the full exhales, ujjayi breathing or pranayama, if that's a practice that you enjoy. It's a constriction, so it sounds like, but with your mouth closed. And I find that it's been a really interesting experience, this shelter in place, self-isolation, quarantine, that each week feels really different to me, even though it's kind of the same, because here I am in my house and you are probably as well, or maybe you are considered essential and you're working, and that's terrifying too. There's all kinds of things going on, but I've noticed that for me, every week's felt a little bit different. And this week, there's this kind of sense of like, over it. Maybe you felt that before I did, but I don't know. There's this sense of like, come on, like impatience, I guess. That's probably a better way to describe it. I'm feeling very impatient with this whole thing. And there's no particular parts that are bothering me. It's not like I'm annoyed with being home, or, unaware of my privilege of being able to be home, or worried or concerned. I mean, there's a little bit of all of that, of course, but a big part of it for me is I'm just kind of sick of it. Like, I'm just like, blah, enough. Like, let's do something else. Let's wake up. Let's raise our frequency. Let's raise our vibration. Let's be better humans. Let's connect and be together, and everything will be wonderful. And I know that that's not how it works, but there's just a part of me that's like, okay, good. We did this. We hit the big reset button. Like, let's go. But unfortunately, we don't get to pick. So that is where my inspiration is coming from. And I think for me, kind of the theme of this whole thing for yoga and me has been yoga. Moving my body is a way for me to stay really connected to this human experience, to this shared human experience, to this shared trauma even. It's a really great way for me to stay present in my body. It would be really easy right now to just spiritual bypass, for lack of a better word, and spend all of my time, off in the ether and off in the higher realms, and just that place of oneness and light and beauty. And it's wonderful out there. But it's important to remember to bring that into our bodies as well, to bring that light and to bring that energy and to bring all of that into our physical body, into our human experience. And so for me, yoga has been really key. Movement in general has been really key in that. So hopefully you're finding some peace in your body as well, finding some peace in connecting to your humanness, your earth body. So that's kind of where we'll start from today. That's kind of where we'll be today. So just feeling into your body for a moment. Notice you're sitting, you're hearing, you're smelling, you're tasting. You can feel, you can touch your body with your hands. You can feel your body. You can feel your breath as it moves in and out. And here you are, physical body, human form. Isn't it amazing? So for today, share a mantra. So I'm just, feeling reminded by, called to peace, which is a big word. and also something we say a lot. But just the idea that peace can come in many forms. It can come through movement. It can come through singing. It can come through sleeping. It can come through creating, drawing, painting. I mean, that sense of inner peace can come from so many different places. And I know for me right now, it's coming a lot from yoga. And so I wanted us to chant the peace mantra today. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Om. Yeah. Om Shanti Om Shanti. There we go. Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om. So Shanti means peace. Om, of course, is the sound of everything that is, everything that was, and everything that will be. So Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Om. Feel free to sing along. Just listen if you want. We'll start with 3 ohms. Sit tall or place your hands on your belly if you're lying down. Clear your throat. Take a deep breath in your nose, exhale out your mouth. Breathing in. Om Shanti, 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 3 more. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. 2 more. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. Last one. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om. So, chanting, singing, is one of the best pranayama practices, one of the best breathwork practices there is. So if you're chanting, your breath should be nice and steady and calm. Come back to my mat here. So again, I apologize for this sunshine. It makes kind of for an interesting picture, but you know, we do what we can. So if you are using the playlist this morning, if you are listening to the Koren Yoga playlist on Spotify, Q-U-A-R-A-N Yoga, go ahead and press play on that first song intro now if you'd like. And if not, that's cool too. So just come to an easy seat if you're not already there. If you've been there for a minute, You want to adjust the way you're sitting, maybe place the other foot in front. You can definitely do that. Oh, the sun is bright. And then we'll just start with a little opening of the side body. So just start by rolling the shoulders back and down. So forward and up as you inhale. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. A couple more. Inhale, forward and up. And you might notice that your body's kind of moving front and back with you. Exhale, back and down. One more time. That's great. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Good. From here, inhale. Let's just take our arms up. Big stretch. Interlace your fingers. Go ahead and turn your palms up towards the ceiling and just press the ceiling away from you. Drop your shoulders down. Feel your low belly start to move in and up. So start to activate your bandhas. So activating from here, you could even activate the whole Mahabandha, the great lock. As you inhale, feel, fill, expand, and as you exhale, pull that pelvic floor in and up, that low belly, and then even that chin in towards your throat, like you're giving yourself double chin. On your next inhale, feel yourself stretch a little bit longer up out of your torso, and then exhale, stretch over to your right. Go ahead and let your head just rest on your right arm. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale to the left. Head rests on the left arm. Oh, the sun is cracking me up. All right, inhale back up. So bright. Exhale, go ahead and release your arms. Bring your fingertips out to the floor. And we're going to just curl the right fingertips away from us, and you'll take that left arm up and over, wrapping that hand around your head, maybe looking up underneath your elbow. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over, right hand wraps around, right into that sunshine. And inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, go ahead and just release your arms, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and just move your arms away from you any amount. Chin can stay down to chest, or if you want to lift your head up, if you want to circle your head around. You're circling your head, go the other way. Good. And then release. Take those shoulders back and down one more time. And then we'll move from hands and knees. So moving up into a tabletop position. Take those hands out in front of you slightly, maybe angle your fingertips out towards the outer corners of your mat. Tuck your toes under. And then as you exhale, you're gonna hover those knees an inch or two off the floor. Hold. Good, drop the knees back down, hands under shoulders or wrists under shoulders. Inhale, arch the back. Nice big cow stretch. Exhale, belly button to spine. Chin tucks. Inhale, arch, open cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, inhale. And exhale. I've been feeling really called to breathe out my mouth lately, so you could do that too. Normally in our practice, we try to keep our breath in and out of our nose, but the exhale at the mouth, I don't know, I think it just helps to clear out more of that sticky nonsense that we're all dealing with right now. All right, go ahead and take your toes under, tuck your toes under again. Lift your knees. And then step your feet back, coming into a plank. High plank, shoulders over wrists, slight bend in the elbows. Whew. Activate. Breathe. Feel those bandhas again, pelvic floor, low belly. From here, you're gonna exhale, you're gonna drop your knees. Inhale, you're gonna lift your knees. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2. You got this. One more. And plank. Good. Knees down. Child's pose. Whew. Keep those arms extended in front of you, or you can slide your arms back. Your hands can come back by your feet. A few deep breaths here. Maybe make a fist with your hands, roll your wrists out a little bit. And then we'll slide our arms out again, crawling back up into tabletop. This time we'll tuck the toes under, hover those knees an inch or two. As you inhale, feel length from the tip of your tailbone to the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, just send those hips up and back. And moving into first downward facing dog of the morning, maybe. Then you can pedal out those feet. You can shake out that head. Sway the hips side to side. I always like to tuck my toes under on one foot and see if I get any toe pops. And then the other foot. I got one. Take a few more breaths here in downward dog. And then you're going to bring your feet together, or as close together as they'll go. Lift your heels up so you're on your tiptoes. And then you're going to bend your knees, and you're going to turn your knees to the right, and your hips are going to go to the left. And I like to look under my left armpit. I get more of a stretch through my right side that way. And then inhale back to center and keep the knees bent. Exhale, knees to the left, hips to the right, look under the right armpit. Again, opening up that side body. And back to center, downward dog. Inhale, gaze up to your hands. Exhale, start to walk those feet forward, coming up into forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold, maybe a little bend in those knees. Maybe you're holding opposite elbows. Maybe you want to walk your feet out a little bit wider. You might be swaying side to side. If you walk those feet out wide, maybe heel toe them back under your hips. Release your hands, inhale, bend your knees, and then exhale, just take a nice easy rise up. Coming up to the top here. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, hands can come down to heart center. Releasing arms by your side. Coming into mountain pose. Not so bright up here, I guess. So Tadasana, mountain pose again. Roll those shoulders back and down. Let your weight move around on your feet a little bit. Front to back, side to side. Lift your toes, wiggle them around, set them down. And then inhale, take a nice big reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find some lift, find some length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, curl up. We'll just take a few forward folds here. Inhale, reach and extend. Maybe lift your heels this time if you want a little more of a challenge. Whew. And then exhale, fold again. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, extend, maybe the heels lift again, challenge. Whew, can't see, bangs are too long. Exhale, forward fold, last time. From this fold, inhale, lift and lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, bring your hands down to the floor and walk yourself back into downward facing dog. From downward dog, let's inhale. Lift our right leg up behind us. You can keep the right hip in line with the left hip if you'd like. So just keep that leg straight. Pressing through the heel, or maybe the ball of the foot, or maybe the toes are pointed. Right hip stays in line with left hip. Breathing. My left heel is lifted as well. And then maybe you just engage that glute, lift that leg just a little bit higher. Shaking. Good.
One more breath here, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bend both knees and bring that right knee up towards the nose and step that right foot all the way up between the hands. And if it doesn't make it up there with that initial step, that's fine. Just kind of crawl it up there, like heel toe it up there. And then we'll drop that back knee to the floor. You can release the top of the foot. Left hand stays under your left shoulder, right hand goes to your right thigh, big inhale. And as you exhale, you're gonna press that thigh down and forward and twist. Look over the right shoulder. Keep dropping those hips down. Inhale here, exhale, back around, both hands to the floor, tuck your back toe under. Exhale, right foot to left, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, maybe lift the right heel, mine's lifted. Keep the left hip in line with the right hip, press to the heel, or the ball of the foot, whatever feels better for you. Little bend in those elbows. Maybe lift that leg just a little higher. Engage that glute. Keep your belly strong so you're not overarching your back. One more time, inhale, lift. And then as you exhale, bend both knees and step that left foot all the way up between your hands. Drop your right knee, drop your back knee to the floor. Right hand stays under right shoulder, left hand to left thigh. As you exhale, press those hips down and twist, looking over that left shoulder. And inhale, coming back to lunge, lift the back knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale, looking up to your hands. Exhale, walking, or if you want to jump your feet up to your hands, you can do that. Coming up into forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, curling up or flat back up, whatever feels good. Inhale, extending at the top, and we'll hold here. So coming into our pillar activation. So your feet are firmly planted on the ground. They can be together, separate, doesn't matter. Your hands are touching, or your fingertips are touching, or maybe you have your hands open in Lotus Mudra. But you're here. Just close your eyes. And just start to feel yourself breathing like you're standing in a pillar. You're standing in a pillar or channel of light. And that pillar extends all the way down into the earth, like one big giant tree root, all the way down to the center of the earth. And then it extends all the way up into the cosmos, like out beyond time and space, into the highest realms of light and source and God and consciousness, whatever you want to call it, whatever name it has for you. Here you are in the middle, this great translator. Cosmic messages and energy and high frequencies of light and really grounded, centered earth energy. Your arms might be starting to shake a little bit. That's okay. This is helping you to stay connected with your body. Take 3 more breaths here. Inhale up from the earth. Exhale down from the sky. Inhale up from the earth. Exhale down from the sky. One more time. Inhale up from the earth. Ooh, my shoulders. Exhale. Good. Go ahead and inhale. Take your arms apart. Whew, drop your shoulders. Turn your palms away from each other. Make blades with your hands so your fingers are together. And then you're going to slowly exhale. Lower, lower until you get halfway. So you're going to come all the way out so your arms are in line with your shoulders. Whew, you're going to hold here. And then you're going to rotate palms open. Hold here. And then you're just going to go back and forth. So you're going to rotate palms down
and open, down, and open. Drop your shoulders, lift your chest. Feel some heat in your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Palms open. Hold here. Inhale, bend your knees, sit your hips back into chair pose, and take your arms up again. Oh my goodness. Blades with your hands, fingers are glued together. And then as you exhale, you're just gonna drop your arms and let them swing. You're still in chair pose. Swing opposite arm in front, opposite arm in front. Good. And release your arms down by your sides. You're still in chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel that low belly move in, right? That Uddiyana Bandha. Pelvic floor up, Mukha Bandha. From here, you're gonna move your weight over into your right leg. And you're gonna lift your left knee towards your chest. From here, you're gonna exhale. Take that left leg straight back. We're coming into Warrior 3. Bend that right knee. Left toes come back, and then just bring your hands to the floor, lunge. Inhale, right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Keep that right hip in line with that left hip, just like we did before. Lift just a little higher, activate that right glute. Good. And then from here, you're gonna bend your elbows out to the sides, bringing the crown of your head towards the floor, and then press up. And then exhale, and up. Good. 4, and up. Keep that right hip down, keep that right leg lifted. 3, you can bend the knee if you need to. 2, elbows are bending out to the sides. Last one. And up, and exhale. Right foot up between the hands again. Your choice here, back heel stays up, or back heel can come down for Warrior 1. We're gonna come all the way up into either Crescent Warrior or Warrior 1. From here, exhale, release your arms. Bring your thumbs together at your low back, kind of like you're massaging at your sacrum. And start to just walk your shoulders and shoulder blades back. Maybe crawl your fingertips together. Elbows together, lift the chest. Really feel that stretch through the shoulders. If you want to explore lifting your gaze or extending those arms, you could. I'm going to stay right here because it just feels really good. 3 more breaths. As you exhale, you'll release back to the floor. Inhale, looking up in front of you. Exhale, you're going to lift that left leg up. Standing splits. Hold it. Inhale. And then exhale, slide left foot next to right foot. Forward fold. Whoo. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, curling up. Inhale, extend, palms touch. Keep the palms together. We're stepping back into that light, into that pillar, just for a few breaths. You can close your eyes. Inhale up from the earth. Exhale down from the sky. And then we'll inhale
palms apart, turning the palms away, drop the shoulders. Exhale, bring those arms down halfway. Hold here. This time, turn your palms forward. You can spread your fingers or keep them together. Reach from middle finger to middle finger. Feel that stretch through your biceps and armpits. Coming into chair pose. Arms extended. Make sure you can see those toes. Open those arms, lift that chest. 3 more breaths. With each exhale, feel the fingertips reaching away from each other. Last breath. Inhale, ooh, bring the arms up. And then exhale. Release the arms and swing them out. Still in chair pose. Slow the arms down. Bring the hands to the heart. How human does your body feel right now? Mine feels pretty freaking human. So we're gonna go over to the left foot now. Right leg's gonna lift. So I'm gonna come back over here so to not be backwards from you guys. And then as you exhale, you're gonna slowly extend that right leg back behind you, coming into warrior 3. Inhale, deep bend in that left knee. Land the right toes back. And then just bring the hands to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg straight up back behind you. You're gonna feel yourself wanna open that hip up. Don't do it. Keep that hip square. Lift that leg a little higher. Woo. And now we're gonna take 6 of those down dog push-ups. So from here, you bend your elbows out, crown of your head comes towards the ground, and up. Inhale, coming down. Exhale up, keep that leg up. 4 more. Core is engaged, 3. And 2. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Left foot between the hands. Take a breath. Keep your back heel lifted, or bring your back heel to the floor, all the way up. Warrior 1 or crescent warrior. And then again, we'll release the hands behind the back. So maybe finding that same kind of crawl together. So on this side, you could do the same thing you did on the other side where you interlace your fingers. What I'm gonna do is turn my fingertips up so my fingertips are like right at my kidneys. My palms are kind of at the top of my hips. Elbows are back, shoulders are down. You're just pressing. The deeper you bend that front knee, can't talk. The deeper you drop your hips, the better this will feel. 2 more breaths. Exhale, hands to the floor. Standing splits, right leg comes up. Hold, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and stay in this fold. Be a little bounce or sway here. Take a couple more breaths in whatever variation of fold you're in. And then we'll slowly curl up to standing. So inhale, bend your knees. And then exhale, just find that nice, easy rise up, whether it's a round back or flat back. Inhale, take your arms up. We're not going to keep them up this time. Exhale, straight down that pillar into your heart. Coming here, hands at the heart, elbows relaxed. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your feet on the floor. Now you're going to rub your hands together, getting some energy, some heat, some prana in your palms. Now you're just going to take your hands up over your head and you're going to lightly tap your scalp. And if your hands are clean, you can tap your face. Down your neck. Maybe you're still lightly tapping. Maybe you get down to your chest and shoulders and you want to like start to slap a little bit down your arms. I like to make like little cups with my hands. Kind of up it out across the chest, on the belly, back, up to the shoulder blades. Just tapping down your legs, down the fronts of your legs, and then up the insides of your legs, across your hips, down the outsides of your legs, up the backs of your legs, glutes, hips, belly, light taps on the chest, and then snap, snap, snap. Clear some of that energy out of your body. Mountain pose, close your eyes. Deep, slow breaths. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back to a lunge. Walk your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Bring your hands down to the inside of your left foot. And then drop that back knee if you'd like. You can keep it up too. Holding here in lizard or dragon pose. Options to come down onto your forearms. For me, I can generally only come down onto my right because left feels a little tight. You could be down here on your forearms. If you have something to rest on, like a prop of any kind, you could do that. A variation that I really like here is that twist we did at the beginning. So twisting to the left, but then grabbing the back foot, getting a nice quad stretch there, and then maybe you could also come down to the right forearm. So just kind of let yourself explore a little bit of free movement here for another few breaths. And then we're going to come back to this wide lunge. So take your time getting that back knee up so you're on the ball of the back foot again. And then you'll walk your left foot back in towards midline, towards center, so you're in lunge. And as you exhale, press into the ball of that back foot and start to straighten your front leg. Lift those hips up. You could come up onto fingertips. Just fold over that leg. My back heel's lifted, which for me feels really good. You're welcome to lower the heel or even just step the foot in some if you want to. And then we're going to come back down to lunge, so just slide that foot back again. And then you're just going to walk your right or your left foot over to your right. Set that shin down. Coming into pigeon. Release the back foot, maybe look over your right shoulder. Make sure that leg is back there behind you. And if this is, of course, not a great pose for you, because I know it isn't for all of us, you are more than welcome to opt for maybe seated, half pigeon, so maybe you're somewhere like here, or here, or down here on your back, which is all of those are good options, or something else completely different that has nothing to do with your hips at all. That's totally fine too. So we're gonna take about 5 more breaths in, whatever you're in, whatever you're doing, whatever you're not doing. You've got 4 more breaths. And as you're holding, as we're moving into these still holds, just notice, does your mind start to go somewhere else? Do you get out of your body at all? You leave the human body experience that we've been having together. That's okay if you do, but just notice if you do. Or are you still very present in your physical body? So we're gonna have to make our way back to standing forward fold. So there's a lot of different ways you can get there. I'm gonna invite you to do it however you want. What I'm gonna do, if you wanna play along with me, I'm gonna let my weight move over to my left hip. I'm gonna swing my right leg back around. And then I'm gonna spinal rock a few times. Just because it feels good and it's fun. And anything that feels fun in my body right now is something that I'm trying to prioritize as much as possible. Then you're gonna bring your feet to the floor. Then you'll come up into forward fold. And if you got there a different way, then I'm so proud of you. Good job. However you wanna be there is amazing. Forward fold. Inhale. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold. We're gonna step our left foot back. Right foot's gonna walk wide. Hands are gonna come inside the right foot. And then lizard to your heart's content. Maybe the back knee comes down. Maybe the forearms come down. If you wanna find twist or quad stretch, that's there for you. Explore play from this space for a couple more breaths. Eventually, making your way back to lunge. The hands are now on either side of the right foot. And as you exhale, you're gonna lift those hips up, straighten that front leg, and fold. Adjusting that back foot if you need to or want to. And then coming back down into lunge and walking that right foot over to the left, pigeon, or any of those other pigeon options that I showed you on the other side. Those are all here for this side too. And you don't have to do the same thing on both sides. Take a couple more breaths to kind of settle into where you want to be. We'll be here about 5 breaths. This time, instead of making your way back to forward fold, you're going to make your way onto your back. So some of you might already be on your back. Again, I'm going to swing my back leg around. And I'm going to rock back again a few times because, like I said, it's fun and it feels good. And then we'll land on our backs. Legs up in the air. You can have your knees bent, so you could be here, or legs are up. Arms are down by your side. Low back is glued down to the floor. Flex your feet. Take your arms up over your head. And then from here, exhale, you're gonna lift, reach towards your toes. Inhale, back down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good, 3 more. 2. Last one, hold it. Bring your arms straight out in front of you. Turn your palms down, blades with your fingers. Bounce your arms. This is too easy for you. Lower your legs. Whew, until it feels hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Little rocks side to side. Maybe drop the knees over to one side, spinal twist. Other side. And check in here. What else is here for your body today? What else does your body need today? Any other movements? Maybe some deep breaths. Taking about a minute more. As you start to slow your body down, as you start to feel the movement maybe fading for you, the movement practice starting to slow down and maybe guiding you into a place of stillness, place of rest. Just feel the places in your body that are shaking, the places in your body that maybe you haven't felt in a few days, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, I don't know. Maybe there's some trembling, some leftover trembling from our practice. You know, my core is a little trembly and my shoulders are definitely a little trembly. Finding your way into a resting or restful place. Relaxation, shavasana. You can be on your back, seated. Maybe you're eating breakfast right now and you've just been kind of listening, doing a pose or two here and there. That's great. Whatever this practice has been for you this morning, take a moment to just embrace it in your physical body. Like, how great that I did one posture. How great that I did this whole practice. How great that I did just a little bit. How great that I only did the left side of my body because it just felt better. It's all good. Whatever you picked up is wonderful. Maybe you're showing up right now, you're just here for the short meditation, for the short shavasana practice. Great. The most important thing you can do right now
every right now, whether there's a quarantine or isolation or shelter in place happening, the most important thing you can do is whatever you need to do to feel good about your body, to feel good about your mind, to feel good about your connection to energy, source, light, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you need to do to feel like the most whole version of yourself. So maybe release one more breath out your mouth. And just be with your body. Be with the trembling or the tingling. Maybe you're continuing to make small, subtle, mindful movements because stillness just doesn't feel good to you today. Be with your body on the earth, whether you're in a chair or on a bed or on the ground or sitting on something else. Be with that connection between you and the earth. Be with your human expression, your human self. Maybe even say to yourself, I am human. And some of you might feel within yourself, but I'm not. My root is not human. I know that I'm not human. I am light. I am energy. I am magnificent and divine. And yes, 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 you are all of those things. Some of you may even say, no, I am not human. I am a starseed. I'm from another planet. Yes, that might be true too. And right now, in this lifetime, you are also human. You get to be as many things as you want. You're not locked into one identity. You're not locked into one role. The most important thing you can do right now is to allow yourself to be a human being. I am human. Honoring the feedback of your human body. Honoring when you feel hungry, when you feel tired. Honoring the movement of energy in your body, the tingles, the pulses, the streams. Honoring the anxiety, the stress, the worry, the tightness, the tension. Honoring the ease, the relaxation, the comfort, the let go. Honoring every piece of your human experience. I am human. You are, as always, welcome to stay right where you are. If you'd like to, if you are able to stay and rest for another few moments, minutes, maybe you take a nap from here. I don't know. It's up to you. If you are moving into the rest of your day, then I would invite you now to reconnect with the feeling of the earth underneath you, wherever it is in connection to your body right now. Feel your breath. Use your breath as a tether or anchor to bring yourself back into your body. Maybe start to gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe you swallow or lick your lips. Taking some slow, easy movements, knowing that you will be stepping into the rest of your day with more gratitude for your body, more gratitude for your human experience, more attention and more awareness on being here right now in this body, your senses, the way things smell and feel and taste, and how things look and colors that you like, and all of those great sensory opportunities we have every single day. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me, or if you're watching this later, I hope that you enjoyed whatever part of this practice you got to be a part of today. If you're here with me on social media, I'm going to go ahead and close our live streams. If you're on Zoom, you can stay there if you want to. You can check in again if you want. Up to you. I like seeing you. Until next time, I love you. Namaste.